Hi everyone, I am Lady Stars and Fire, and this is our weekly reading for February 29th until March 7th. Now, before I go any further, happy leap year to everyone. Today is leap year. It's Monday when I'm doing the reading. And for anybody who was born on leap year, happy birthday. For the rest of us, let's kind of take a look at what leap year means. It's taking a leap. It's right in the name. Leap year. That should really say it all. You're taking a leap this year. So there's going to be changes. There's going to be growth. There's going to be change. And this coming month for March, definitely you're going to be seeing them. So I need to tell everybody right off the bat, get grounded, honey. Be grounded. Because depending on how well you've been working on yourself and your own truths, will be just depending on how sensitive next month, March, this month, might be on you. Sorry, that's just how it goes sometimes. I want to remind everybody, leap year in general is a shift from your financial and your monetary of your physical to your inner spirit, your spiritual, your place of unconditional love. Be open to receive your earned blessings and rewards. Unconditional love, honey. It can be brought to you. That is basically just your numerology number for 366 for the year of leap year. That's the extra number there. I'm also being told, before I even go into the runes that I use for the reading each week, to understand. I always tell everybody this when I give personal readings. Understand, honey, what we want and what we need often are two very different things. And a lot of the times, it's because we don't completely understand what we want and what we need to become one. Often we want something different from what we need simply because we're not understanding exactly what it is we need. But you deserve what it is you need. And you need to learn how to want what you need so that you can have all of the better that you deserve, honey. Now, with that being said, as we go into this specific week, this week is going to be a lot of awareness shown to you in different ways. It's going to be evaluation. It's going to be reassessment. It's going to be redetermination of your changes, your growth, your physical world in general. Your physical world. Not your emotional, not your spiritual. It might be entering in it, but your physical world will be going through a lot of these changes this week. It's going to be the reassessment, the redetermination, the evaluating, the awareness being brought to you of your partnerships, your goals, the give and take, the dynamic for harmony, the commitment that it will take for that. Sometimes there's loss in there. I'm sorry. Sometimes there's loss in that. But that's so you can let go and heal. Searching for clarity of what it is you truly want. Because what you want can be what you need. We just have to learn how to see the two as one. It's about personal nourishment. This week is going to be giving you reasons to observe and see this so you can give yourself personal nourishment. So you can have freedom. You can have the energy, the action, the courage, the strength that you need to have that power of that shape and to hold it and create it to be what it is you want throughout the rest of this year. Now, I'm being given in spirit also a lot of pink and green, which is the physical change. It is spiritual change. spiritual growth, spiritual growth, it is actual physical changes. They either are coming or already in process. It also has to do with your psychic gifts. But I'm also being given pink. Now, pink can be sensitives in nature, sensitivity. It could be love, sweet, peaceful, wonderful energies of nature. But sensitive can also be touchy-feely about that, and I don't really like to talk about that. Sensitive can go both ways. That's why I said it's inner nourishment this week. But sometimes we have to be shown what it is we need so we can learn to truly want what it is we need. The only reason we don't want it is because sometimes we don't know we need it. I'm sorry, honey. That's just sometimes what it is. And I'm being told before I go any further into the reading to remind you of what your 4 elements are. Your personal 4 elements. What makes you whole is 4 simple elements that are very hard to work with sometimes to keep in balance. You see, it is your physical, your mental, your spiritual, and your emotional. All 4 of them need to be in balance. All 4 of them need to be treated. All 4 of them need to be taken care of equally. If you are allowing something in your life to diminish any of these 4, then you're not finding your wholeness. You're not treating yourself the way you should be treating yourself. You need to be able to be physically okay, emotionally okay, spiritually okay, and mentally okay. That's unconditional love for yourself. You can't really give unconditional love to others if you can't even give it to yourself. So remember always, your 4 elements have to be taken care of for you. In order for you to have a good, healthy life, you've got to have all 4 in balance. And if something or someone is putting it into a position where it needs to be diminished, you need to evaluate that situation, reassess it, redetermine the situations behind the reasoning of that. Now, I love you, darlings. I only tell you what I'm told because I want you to have the best life you can. And I want you to be the happiest that you can. Now, again, like I said, we got to stay grounded this week and this whole month. Because you're going to have a lot of that emotional stuff going on where you're evaluating and looking at a lot of stuff this month. So it's important to be grounded. But this week, in general, we start off with Nathis. And it's coming in my Muggle stone. Muggle stone, for people who don't know what Muggle stone is also Tiger's Iron. It has a couple other names. But Muggle stone is an empath stone, for one. It's great for separating that energy from you versus them, so you know the difference. It is great for creative energy, but it is great for grounding energy. So if you need grounding, you might want to look into some stones that will help you with grounding, or even look up Muggle stones. But back to Nathis, because Nathis is what I was told is the very first thing for this week, and this even threw itself out of the bag at me. So its vibration is very high and very saying, listen to me. Nathis is determination, endurance, and it is survival. Presence of the situation, something that must be worked through. It is your karmatic obstacles. But it is the great change that is awakening to change and just show you the powers that you already had within you. You just weren't seeing it. So we're bringing it to your attention to show you just how powerful you are and what you can have. But it can also show someone who works hard or may feel like they are struggling because they're not finding what it is that they can have. It is resistance and friction. It is resistance that strengthens the will and the fire from within. The needing of banishing the de-stress and warming the cold. changes stress into strength. Action according to the need. Positive self-reliance. Positive action and need to deal with circumstances. The ruin of overcoming karma, skills, and survival. Self-preservation. Oh, sorry, the wind's making my book turn on me. See? Meeting necessary requirements and manifestation created by its absence. So what it is that you weren't getting, you're going to be shown what it is you weren't getting, so that you can figure out how to get it. Again, they're saying created by its absence. So what is it you're missing, you're lacking, might be really showing itself to you, so that you can manifest how to get it. Every challenge is just a measure of one's hidden strengths, is what I'm being told. It is also breaking addictive patterns. Realize what we feel that we lack and what it is that we think we are searching for is actually already in you. You just haven't found it within you yet. And that's what we're trying to do. Now, the next one is coming in Amazonite. And that's a Wheelo. Can you see it? I can't really tell because I've got glare going on. So Wheelo is coming in Amazonite, which is truth and honesty. It's also psychic protective energy. But Wheelo is the sun wheel. It is air. It is a time of power available for you for the changes. It points to revelation of the clear direction. Like I said, they're going to be showing you these things. And sometimes when we get shown what it is we need, it hurts because it's not what we were giving ourselves. We weren't giving ourselves the justice we needed. We weren't giving ourselves the nourishment we needed. But we need to see it so we can want what we need to want for ourselves. It's that simple. Points to revelation of the clear direction, the end of blockage. It can also be a journey over water or of finding one's way. It is your own personal navigation rune. It is the presence of teachers and counselors, guidance, setting goals, pursuing a path, spiritual navigation, the beacon, and your sun being the light. Loss of illusion, no more ice, no more stoppage, no more blockage. Sense of your own self-worth, positive course of action, end of the stasis and forward movement. Hope, success, achievement, recognition, and honor. Education is positive and of good fortune. And again, it's a time of power being available to you. So it's also finding your own self-worth and being able to start making those goals and actually following through with them and setting good foundations for them. Like I said, it's all coming in, and it's going to continue to come in through this month. That's why I said in the beginning, depending on how well you've been working on you, will depend on just how touchy-feely some of this might be this week or this whole month. But it's all about moving you in the direction you need to be so that you can have the best life that you want to have. Now, the last one is radio. And radio is coming in, as soon as I can find it, radio is coming in truth and honesty. It's also protective, and it's also coming in halite, which is awareness and calming and energy as well as spiritual energy. Now, radio is going to get to the point of why. It is the crisis through the lack of preparation. Stasis, injustice, legal decisions, and judgment. No, I am so sorry. Please ignore what I just said. I was reading and realized that didn't sound right. I was reading inverted, and we're not inverted. It is the ride, the riding. It is Thor's chariot. It is air. It is the world of rhythm, rhyme, and the dance of life. It focuses on matters of order, justice, change through preparation. Structure and outward control are of its issues. Indicates the journey over land or in a vehicle such as in a car. Points to the presence of people involved in practices of law, skilled, ritual, work, art, work, skilled, work, rules, ceremonies, and even magical rites. Principle of outward order, justice, and change. The channeling of energy according to natural law. It is the rhythm and rhyme and the dance of life. Controlled movement. It is primal order expressed in ethical relationships to your environment, honey. Ruined craft of outer self-order and measured change. Right there is what you really need. See, all of this is outer self-order and measured change, so that we can become exactly what we want. We just have to go through how to give it justice and make it so. Growth through planning and preparation. Experience in the outer world, logic and ethics are applied. It is your wise counsel. It is your justice. It is your just rewards. It is also legal matters. Personal control and responsibilities, as well as journeying over land. So, it's your measured change starting to move you in the right direction, my darling. I hope you have a wonderful week. If you're interested in personal readings, you can always visit my website, ladystarsandfire.com. Or you can see my crafts, such as my candles that I make and necklaces that I make, dream catchers, other things, all of my magical and metaphysical products that I make. I wish you so much love and light, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope that you are good to yourself, and that you can get everything that you want out of life. Hugs and kisses in the wind, my darlings. Bye.